Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Neverwinter Nights Adventure Series number 11, Revenant. We're about to load up previous episode 3 and get into it. So, we were going to head into the basement, but since we don't get XP for combat, I'm going to ask the construct, kill any hostile creatures in the house. As you command, so let it be done. Yep, down to the basement. No need for us to fight it if we don't have to. Death. So that's the same winged creature type that we saw on the road. It does have some remains. It has an amethyst. Okay. Are there more hostile creatures down here? Okay, return to your post. Return to your post. Alright, so we can explore down here now. Let's see what knowledge we've got. Notebook. Oh, memory updated. Notebook. Book is filled with notes in your handwriting, a few catch your eye. Though I have told Laura that I will stop the research into the vivification of the dead, I cannot seem to stop. The temptation to have power over death is too great. Why, I believe that if I perform the proper rituals, I could even achieve immortality. My investors grow increasingly suspicious of the results I send them. They were expecting an alchemic answer to death, but instead I only have been able to send them parlor tricks with negative energy. And yet I am so close, it grows difficult to remember who I have told what lies to. On the one hand, I am convinced that the alchemic secret of eternal life is too powerful and foul for the common man, but on the other, I cannot stop my research now that I have come so close to discovering the answer. I have nearly done it. Unfortunately, this notebook is nearly empty, so I shall continue my notes in another place. I found an old notebook of mine that speaks of a person named Lore, my business partner, a powerful financial backer, and several investors whom I deceived into believing I had failed in my alchemic research to discover the secret of immortality. Despite my misgivings, I continued my research in secret, apparently using my investors' money and not giving them the results. While I seem to have known that the process of reviving the dead is an evil one, I seem to have been too fascinated with the process to consider whether I should finish unraveling the secret. I also mentioned being close to discovering the secret of eternal life, that it was related to my research into negative energy, and I wrote it down in another notebook. Okay. Search failure, but here we have a vial of our blood. This is a vial of your blood drained before your death. Perhaps you could use it in some alchemic ritual or other. Okay. Search down here for a hidden wall or something. Ah. Traps. Range touch attack on noises. What do we have here? Crumbling alchemy tome. An ancient and crumbling tome writ entirely upon vellum. To read this tome, use its unique power. Okay. This ancient tome is filled with diagrams of a complex alchemic rune made from stone. It clearly predates any alchemy you've seen thus far, and is probably a relic of the civilization that once stood in this area. The rune described in this book is said to have the power to end life, even that of an immortal, but only at the cost of the users. Thus, while this rune would allow the alchemist using it to snuff out the life force of any who oppose them, it could only do so at the cost of the user's own life. Whatever the case, the tome goes on to describe the sundering of the rune by King Faladon VII to prevent assassins from threatening his reign. The 4 pieces of the rune were hidden throughout his lands to prevent anyone from using its power against him. The tome details that if the rune fragments were found and brought together, the original alchemic rune could be reconstructed using the instructions in this book, if only you had all 4 parts. I'm going to trigger another trap. That trap hasn't gone away. Thank you, summoned Aether. We've got more wood, entreaties, the polishing of steel. A quartz crystal and a proper grinding device can polish a sword to a near magical keenness. Interesting. Do I need to use the unique power? No. But we've got to write the alchemy of polishing. Okay. A lever. I don't know why I'm zooming in. It shouldn't be. Notebook. This book contains your notes from your attempts to cure your love, Serenia's strange disease. Search your notes. Lore success. You search and find no cure, which is as you expected. You do find a passage dated shortly after Serenia's death, which reads, "She has died. A rite of turning is now her only hope." There are no other notes after that point. So she's got to be turned. You'd probably figure that out, or have someone do it. Did it work? I need to turn my volume up a little bit. Just opens and closes that door, I suppose. Okay. Let's do a quick search in here. Nothing. What's up here? Your house. Alright. My love? Hello, Serenia. I thought you were confined to the graveyard. I'm able to project my will across great distance to speak with you, but apparently only when you feel something for me. I admit I was feeling a certain affection toward whoever wrote this letter just now. A letter? May I see? Of course. Give her the letter. I remember this. I wrote it to you when we were studying together in Solantris. It was a long time ago. How long exactly? Over 30 years. 30 years? How old was I when I died? You don't look a day over 20. We elves do not age as fast as you. Besides, I really am quite young for an elf to be out in the world. It's against tradition for an elven female of my age to travel alone. So why did you then? She grins. My father would say it is the Northlander blood in our line that makes me impatient. My mother would say it's my father's influence. And what would you say? I would say I grew bored with sedentary life. The world is a rapidly expanding place, the Empire has seen to that, and I wanted to see what there was before it all melted into one huge culture. I was curious, and my curiosity wasn't being satisfied at home. So you went to study? That doesn't make much sense. Oh no, that was much later. I wandered about for close to 50 years before I went to Solanthris. I had no idea. You did once, you've just forgotten, but it is a memory I'll happily return to you. Thank you, Serenia. You are welcome, and now I must return to the graveyard. My will grows weak. I will return again, be sure of it. Journal is updated. I have found an old love letter from Serenia, and she has appeared to me as ascending. We spoke about our past and why she left home. I feel better knowing more about her, though I have much more to remember. Okay, this shop has a sign on it, so let's see who our neighbors were. Oh, my workshop, really? Well, this is intriguing. Let's see what knowledge we had. Treatise in praise of belladonna. While the belladonna leaf is powerfully toxic to the living, its juices will nist the flesh of a reanimated dead when combined in an empty bottle and rubbed on a dead flesh. If properly mixed in a grinder, belladonna and an empty bottle will make a powerful healing potion. No is necessary, since the juice of 2 belladonna leaves will suffice. Aha. And these are grinders, I take it? Yep, alchemic grinder. Okay, so we've got some belladonna to pick out. Or is belladonna going to be in this too? Empty bottles. Empty bottles. Alchemic gold transmuter, Mark IV. Warning, read owner's manual before use. Alchemic gold transmuter Mark IV owner's manual. Transmuting small objects to gold has long been a problem for alchemists. Ordinarily, this process is long and complex, but no longer. Now, with the alchemic gold transmuter Mark IV, the process is a snap. Simply place unwanted objects in the machine, and the rites imbued within it will do the rest. All you have to do is collect your newfound fortune. Please note that the Mark IV alchemic gold transmuter will not transmute objects worth 1,000 gold imperials or more. Warning, the transmuter will attempt to change all items placed within it into gold, including but not limited to valuables, important documents, and living children. Do not place valuable or important items within the transmuter. In game terms, don't put anything you might like back. So not items that could be plot essential, no keys, no books, no maps, etc. The transmuter will not destroy things marked as plot items, but not everything that you may need is marked as plot by the engine. Use at your own risk. Okay, so let's try to put a quartz crystal in. 10 gold. Interesting. I need to go back to the house and grab belladonna. Yep, because there's empty bottles here. Apothecary. Oh, don't tell me there's an EE bug that I can't click it. There we go. Okay, here's some belladonna. Alright, so let's take all the belladonna. Your animal companion is only paying... Oh, no. Let's grab some empty bottles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 belladonna. So we need 4 bottles. We have 3 already. There's a 4th. So come to the alchemic grinder. Put a bottle and 2 belladonna. Potion of cause light wounds. A darker version of its more common cousin, this potion can be used to heal the undead. Okay, do my cure potions not work? They do injure me. Such elixirs are not meant for the undead. Interesting. So I definitely should go over there and grab all the belladonna I can. What do we have here? Okay. Finely crafted longsword. I can't use longswords. I'm a druid. I can't seem to take it anyway. Bars of iron. And a forge. Can I put a bar of iron in? No. I want to transmute that finely crafted gold sword. Stop it. Move. Thank you. There we go. Okay, that heads out, but I'm gonna go back to the house and grab some belladonna if I can remember where it was. Here. One of these crates had belladonna. Barrels of belladonna. There it is. Okay. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I currently have 4. Oh yeah, that's plenty. I don't need to take it all. I'll just make a couple quick potions. get more if we'll need them. Alright, so does the grinder, or does the gold transmuter, let's put the barrel wraps in the gold piece. Like if I put sacrifice in there, let's quick save. How about the damaged mail? 150 gold. The cracked bastard sword? 70. Finally crafted longsword. The sword was clearly made by a master weaponsmith, perhaps even you when you lived. It practically begs to be polished in the grinder. Okay, and what was the grinder again? Quartz crystal. Okay. Polished longsword. Now that it's been polished and the grinder has taken on an even keener edge than before. Attack bonus +1 and keen. While wicked good, we cannot put it to use. Oh wait, can we? No. Yeah, you don't have the proficiencies. But will this give me basically what the item's worth? 100 for a copper necklace. This thing is just spitting out gold. Copper ring. 24. Dented and rusty dirk. 4. Belladonna. 20. Moment of recall. Only usable by Bard. This item cannot be transmuted. Alexandrite. 145. Wow. Fire opal. This item cannot be transmuted. Nope. Dull dagger. Silver ring. 124. Fire agate. 10. Interesting. What about these scrolls? Yes, 24. 72. Oops, I put my summon scroll in there by accident. $816. And this polished longsword. Cannot be transmuted. Okay. That's all for now. So let's go explore and see who we can buy and some gear off of. There's nothing else in this area but our house. And since I probably won't be coming back this way for a while, do a bit more. And the gold transmuter. Throw those quartz crystals in there. Keep one quartz for polishing. Can't be transmuted. Can't be transmuted. Nice. In backdoor key. Just tidying up a little bit. Tidy whiteys. We'll put notes and documents on the 3rd page. Throw the one in there. Crafting items down here. This is a must for a long module. Can't have everything getting out of control early. Bottle in there. Throw the wood planks in there. Although I should maybe be making stakes with those. Entrails will also heal us, so let's put entrails down here. Actually, let's cancel that out. Whoops, I ate them. Yeah. Alright, so I guess we're done with our house. We can go into the water here. And we can go numerous ways. Let's try going this way. Hidden Shrine. Huh. Stone calendar. This is not just a stone calendar, but also a pictographic depiction of the rites of Shrike. The calendar is divided into 4 sections, one for each season, each depicting a different rite to be performed during that time. And the statue of Shrike. The statue of Shrike, the Green Lady, has been weathered by seawater and sun, but still stands. At its feet, plants seem to spring off the very rock of the altar itself. Okay, do we have a rumor about Shrike? No. so this doesn't really apply to us. Wait a minute, I could have sworn we got a rumor. What did they say when it wouldn't apply? Like the commoner was talking to us and said it wouldn't apply unless we were followers of Shrike. For some reason, it's always dark here. This will at least get us to that west side of town, probably. Is this the same west path we explored? No, this is a different path. Separated by trees. So we can bypass those guards this way. Yep. Am I going in here? Oh, we have to go through the water, though. Is there anything to detect out here? No. Just being safe. I try to be pretty thorough. If you're new to my channel, try to be thorough in every RPG I play. Alright, so this should take us out back into town. Village center. Oh, but it only takes us to that side. Doesn't take us to the side we want to go. Failure to spot, but we did find a cave down here. Aqueduct. Research turns up treasure, floor spot. Maybe this will get us to the side of town we're trying to get to. Or not. Troglodyte camp, ancient device, damaged water pipe, ancient ruin. Let's just get out of here. Beyond this point, the stream becomes encased in a man-made aqueduct. Peering into it, you can see the glimmer of torchlight at the other end, which exits the village center. Dive and surface in the village. So it only lets us get to this side. Anywhere else, we have to fight our way through. Oh boy. This doesn't look good. There it is! That's the ghast I was telling you about! Let's send it back to the underworld! Wait, I am not your enemy. Persuade failure. It's trying to beguile us with its undead powers. Bring it down. Do I have to slaughter? No. Spirit leaves your body. Okay, this I don't understand. Are we not meant to come back this way? This is the inn, right? Yeah, the village inn. We haven't been in the orphanage. Or the bank collapse. Let's see if maybe I can sneak by. We're going to bury you under a boulder this time. Okay, good, they're bugged out. Let's come back here and see what this orphanage was about. Orphan boy. Many orphans.
Hello.
Child looks up at you, paralyzed with fear. Eat child's face. Hello, child. Can you give me directions? Hey, it talks! Child flees in terror. Let's talk to this strange child. Greetings, Dwarven. Hello, why aren't you terrified of me like the other children? I do not fear what is known to me. You are known, therefore you are not feared. What do you mean I am known? You, your race, your kind, you are known to me. After I have observed these children for a time, they will be known to me as well. Observed? Yes, I watch these creatures to learn their ways. We fear what is unknown to us, and so I seek to know all. So I will be without fear. I see. Well, I'll leave you to it then. But I want to talk to you. Greetings to you too, mighty articulate for a 6-year-old. I see no reason why one of small age might not be of great mental capacity, do you? No, it's just unusual. Yes, well, I'm an unusual creature. I see, so long. Auntie Grunge.
Welcome to you.
Hello, creature of the night. What are you doing in my place of business? I have a couple of questions. Sure, I'm not up to my ears in dirty diapers or anything. I've got lots of time to talk with you. Looking for work. Got any suggestions? Actually, yes, I do. A group of gypsies is camped just south of town. Everyone knows these filthy thieves steal children, and that's bad for my business. If you ever get down south of this village, get rid of that camp, and I'll give you an item I think you'll find helpful. What exactly is this reward? A ring. A nice ring that Laura Matthias traded me for a gypsy child a while back. I don't know exactly what it does, but she said to be useful to an alchemist. It's a deal. Perfect. Come back when you've dealt with them. Oh, and go armed. They're not likely to leave peacefully. Alright.
Welcome to you.
No, but I need to see your special goods. She's selling babies. This is a delicious baby brought from the village orphanage. It coos at you and blows a spit bubble. Eating it will restore all your hit points, but it's also a pretty evil thing to do. And she sells entrails. Oh my. Oh my. That was a little more than I wanted to know. Auntie Grunge. Yikes. I guess oh, that's the bank of the river. We can see if that leads to where I'm looking for. Be right back. Okay, back. Let's see where this leads. Again to the aqueduct. and no way to get up on the other side. So I guess that side is gated basically by the guards. And now we have this mob after us, so how does that work? To the South Marshes. Let's just pretend like I snuck past the mob. The road goes south from here. Isn't that where I want to go? South of the village. Apparently she believes I steal children. I've agreed. Alright, stop it. I can't interact with this boulder for some reason. Let's try to bash it. Somehow we've lost Azer. Or summoned Azer. Is the gypsy camp this way? Not sure why I can't go south. The mob's still there. Okay, so the next time we pass through here, we should be strong enough to handle a mob. So that leads me to believe that, let's see where they're at. Alrighty, there. That what we're looking for is either in, let's look this way, Ruined Temple of the Sun, Aqueduct, Jessel Sharon's estate to West Pass Stream. Is either in a map back here or in the aqueduct. And it looks like it's probably the aqueduct for us. So I'm going to get ready for that by using the Bone of Recall. Resting. And on the next episode of Revenant, we will head into that aqueduct and get into some adventure, I'm sure. So let's use the cap the headstones. Okay. Ilan is still with us for some reason. So, I know we didn't do a whole lot in this episode, but I'm sure the pace will pick up soon. So thanks for watching. Much love, peace, joy, light to you. Stick around. It's going to get interesting. It's already pretty interesting, but it's only going to get better. So, see you soon.